if you don't know anybody here, introduce yourself at some point. This is guild leaders from more of the more present Warverse World and very strong PvE guilds that we would like to incorporate in Warverse World. These meetings are the goal is to touch base between us as peers. We're all guild leaders, upper level guild officers. These are I feel needed because we should be on the same page as for knowing each other and really being able to work together better. There should be a sense of familiarity with each other. It shouldn't be really, any negativity should, be worked out with us so our guilds can coincide much better. How I want the meetings to go, or I'm not really running these meetings; it's our meetings, but just maybe keep it positive. No serious moderation, but no negativity certainly is not welcome. So if it's going to be negative, we'll leave you to your ultimate officer to maybe just attend in your place if you feel that you're being attacked or something's not going right with you.
Somebody's squeaking bad.
Yeah.
That's my dog.
He's
actually.
a bird.
It's locked outside.
Dude,
My
what'd
dog's
you
in
do
the
to the
backyard.
dog?
Why would you
dog
lock your dog outside?
It's a little puppy. It's a little puppy. It's gotta go to the
Why
bathroom.
are you walking the puppy outside?
As for
Dad
speaking,
panda.
there it goes. As for
User
speaking,
joined your channel.
I really prefer that everybody gets a minute to each other. I like these meetings to be short, as I said in the thread.
User disconnected from your
10 to
channel.
20 is what I aim to be
User
between,
joined your
more
channel.
towards the 15 to 10. So if you have
User
anything to say,
disconnected from your
everybody will
channel.
be given their minute to give it to them. If it's an obvious necessary like emergency topic, that would obviously be given
User joined
due
your channel.
time.
User joined your channel.
I expect this meeting to be, moderate towards the long side because it's our first meeting and we should, work out the process. And I know Dragon has some points to make, so this one will be moderately longer. I appreciate you guys for coming. Pardon my dog, by the way. I guess at
User
this point
left
I'll
your channel.
hand it over to Dragon. Let him begin.
All right. Thanks, Silo. Okay. So a lot of you might not know me. I'm Dragon, leader of Hope, and
Your channel was edited.
all right, that freaked me out. So last week I approached some of the guild leaders about kind of this idea, and I haven't gotten around to talking to everyone about it, which I hope to do, but now is as good a time as any. And as all of you know, our server FA has been kind of divided for a long time between, like, obviously two sides, or either your points per tick or your open field, or you do your own thing or something else. And FA as a whole has never had some type of actual unification or, I don't know, solid community that we're all pointed in the same direction. And kind of have, I think, a good idea of what we can do as guild leaders and members of FA to help each other and make it beneficial for everyone without asking too much. And so last week, if you don't know, I became the admin on the FA website.
Ooh, congrats.
And 4 months ago, there was an upgrade planned for the website. It was an upgrade that was supposed to make it look more attractive on the homepage, give people a better first impression. And so because of that, I kind of got thinking about what it would take to make FA look more attractive to transfers to other people and really point us in the right direction to give us some type of momentum moving forward instead of slowly bleeding out and dying the way a lot of people think FA might be doing, or if we don't get some type of momentum, what FA might become. So if you don't know, on the FA site, I put up a post for all the PvE guilds to write a post and just kind of get them used to the FA site. It's just a guild master list to give everyone on FA some type of perspective on what is available on Fort Aspenwood, how many people we really have
User joined your channel.
on this server, and how big we are. Because so many people, no worries, Durf. So many people think that Fort Aspenwood is a server that's kind of dried up and done with PvEers, and we're not getting, or done with World vs. Worlders, and we're not getting new blood out there. So I made this list, and within 24 hours, we had 19 PvE guilds post on it, totaling 5,300 members. And if you think
Damn.
about that, is probably
Sweet.
4 times as much as our world versus world population as a whole. And the response was just incredible. And it's the type of thing that we need to be aware of as world versus world leaders, that they're out there and it's an untapped resource that we can use in world versus world and get our server moving in the right direction. So obviously that's kind of the first baby step that I had in my plan. And sorry, I know this is going to take a few minutes, but the first, okay, so that's the first baby step. The next part is, over the last like 4 months, people have been coming and going and trying to make a type of meeting that would get everyone on the same page. But as you all know, a lot of these meetings have turned into kind of 2-hour long sessions of complaining and nothing gets done.
A lot of people
And so,
bash on each other at them too.
Yep, that's
Yep.
also another thing.
I'm
That's,
usually
that's
drunk.
why I stopped hosting mine.
I
People
agree,
started
and I
bashing
agree
on
with
the
that.
ideas that were going around.
Yep, exactly, and that's what this is supposed to be different.
Hold on, guys.
Let's let Jordan finish.
I agree with what
Apologies.
you're saying, but I think I might be lagging out. Can you hear me?
No,
Yeah,
Can
you're
you guys
good.
hear me?
We got you.
You're fine.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, so that's the first baby step. This next part, with all these meetings, we kind of have to approach the meetings a little differently, and obviously I'm not getting off to right start based on what I'm saying.
Lagging out.
You're lagging out now.
But so I'm proposing that to get everyone, oh man. All right, just let me know if I here. Okay, give me a sec.
You're good.
Let me know if I lag out, cuz I won't know. All right. Oh shoot. Yeah.
User was moved to your channel.
Anyone else? Okay. All right. So instead of doing
Oh, you're breaking up, mate.
You're
Jordan,
breaking out.
these hour-long, 2-hour-long things, and I hope to talk to each of you individually, but now you're all here, so I might as well. I think we should bring rigged right now.
can we hop on Hope TeamSpeak? It seems more stable.
No, it's not the.
It's my internet. It's my internet. Not you guys or the TeamSpeak. If I'm lagging out. Okay, so instead of doing this 2-hour-long meetings that don't have a clear purpose, I think we should bring back the server reset meetings that we did back in like January that honestly they didn't end up panning out. But what these server meetings would be is if we can get everyone on board, every guild leader on board with this, to come to the TeamSpeak on, say, Thursday nights at 10 o'clock, and not just the leaders or the officers, but every single member that's in your guild, and encourage them to come out for this rally, then it unifies the entire server and gives us kind of a direction where everyone is working
First thing, hold on.
together
If you wanna do that, here's your
for the
requirement.
betterment. Hold on, bro. It's a long plan, so it's more to it than just this. Yeah, for sure. And I'm definitely, we're not leaving anyone out of this. I want to talk to everyone. But so it's like a 15-minute reset rally where we can just go through the borderlands and say, all right, we know that Burn is going to be working with, I don't know, APS or RET on this map, and then maybe immediately following, they go down a channel and figure out what their plans are. Basically, it's just a quick 15-minute thing that gets everyone on the same page. Now, this back to the PvE list. As we see, there's 5,300 people that aren't coming to World vs. World right now. We can start inviting those guild leaders to come to this, come to these round tables, come to these reset rallies. And once them and their members see there's 200 or 300 people united around one cause, they'll be like, oh man, maybe there's something more to World vs. World and something that I can actually help and impact. And all of it,
Lagging out.
Breaking up.
you're getting some of those 5,300 members coming to the reset rallies week by week. And if it just, oh man, that was such a point. All of a sudden, you have 5,300 members of the PvE population.
User was moved to your
I'll
channel.
have to do this another time when I got full things so you guys can get the whole deal. But am I good now? Am I good now?
It's like over.
My gosh.
Like
Yeah,
I said,
think it.
I've
it
heard
might-
most of it. But...
It might be
How
more than
about
your
one of us
QT.
types in what we think you're saying, and then you can read it if we got it.
Or make a post. All of
Yeah, sure, that works. All right, so
Hear me? By the way.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead. Sorry, go
all
ahead.
right, so week by week, this 15-minute short rally that just the community united around one cause. And honestly, it's just something simple, whereas Friday Reset, it's just, but we're all in it together, figuring out what we can do best and move forward from there. So as these PvE,
You're good.
years, the 5,300 PvEers start coming to this, those are a lot of people that aren't used to World vs. World. And once the PvEers start coming to this, immediately following the 15-minute reset rally, I will lead, or if someone else wants to lead it with me or do whatever, we can lead a 15-minute training session just to give these PvEers that aren't used to World vs. World, give them kind of the rundown, the shakedown of what's important, what they need to know, combo fields or arrow cart tricks or defense, good stuff like that. We can just do a 15-minute training session that gets these PvEers involved. All of a sudden, we have a server that has some semblance of organization, unification, and we're growing because our PvEers are coming out and we have momentum. Now, I know this is a baby step, but it's a first step in the right direction. Now, following that, going to the site upgrade, because I'm working on finishing this upgrade, the site that makes the first impression for transfers more attractive.
User joined your
That
channel.
they see FA as something that's better than just some simple forums or something like that. All of a sudden, the website's more attractive, and FA is an attractive server because it's unified. And if we can build on those two things and just work week by week, we can make this server what we need it to be and make it way more fun for every single guild leader that we have here, every guild here, and we have a common cause and we're working together and we can get there. I think that's all I got.
I would agree, Rob, but I'm a Republican, and that's very democratic of you, so I'm sorry. I'm gonna pull out right now.
Take it once.
Well, all right.
I
I'll
think,
start talking from a PvE guild leader's perspective. The big problem with me is I have maybe 5, 8 members that are actually interested in World versus World, no matter how much my other members do it. Or rather, let me put it this way: those 5 or 8 people that do it are constantly asking guild, "Hey, you guys want to go do this, do that?" And they're members of gods, actually, most of them. And yeah. And they don't. My guys just aren't interested. It's not their cup of tea. I got a bunch of people that do structured PvP, but don't like it. They just don't like World versus World. I'll put it in the message of the day, and I will personally go. But of my 250 members, I'll be lucky to get maybe 5.
Yeah, right on.
It was funny.
And that's something that definitely happens. And like, obviously, I was leader of Hope, and for a long time we had Hope. Honestly, probably had like a 90% PvE population, and so I understand. I definitely get that. And from talking with the PvEers that we had in Hope, a lot of the resistance for World vs. World from the people that hadn't tried World vs. World was because it was something that was way bigger than they could understand. Something that they think the server has thousands of people on it, and there's no way that they could make an impact or they could actually get a grasp on the way the points work, or they didn't know where to start. And I definitely understand that I'm not going to turn 5,300 PvEers into World vs. Worlders. Get them interested, and that's a start in the right direction that we need to building momentum and gaining the type of support and unification that we need as a server right now.
Well, real quick, Ace had an event. We contacted one of the PvE guilds, Paradise Lost, and we brought them out Monday, and we went to CDBL. And one of the greatest introductions you can do, get at least a handful of them on with you, and go roll some stuff. Roll through some enemy zergs, you know, make it happen. They had a lot of questions they didn't know about combo fields. They didn't, you know, get a lot of the real finer points of world versus world, but with like some strong world versus world member people that do it all the time. People like Ace and a couple other groups that were rolling with us. We were able to push through those groups, and I don't want to say that they felt empowered, but it was pretty close to that, and they had a really good time. It's pretty.
Yeah.
Think of that first time you're in a big group and you roll through an even bigger group and you dominate them, and they can see that, and that's probably one of the more epic things you can do in this game. And
Yeah.
I know some of them they really enjoyed it, but they've never seen it before. They had some it's you know how it is if you go into World versus World.
Yeah.
The first time you go in there and it's really intimidating because there's like, I mean, when you see the red team and they're coming right at you and you're like only 5 of you and there's like 20 of them and you get rolled and then you have to walk all the way across the map, or it's a lot for a new player. But if you can get a good group and do a little hand holding, it's a good introduction.
Absolutely.
Mojo Joe from Nice. The bringing these new guys in, Fridays could be the worst possible day to do it.
Yeah, I agree.
Right. Friday is.
And building my guild back up to leveling more often. Once I started doing an off night, like my Friday numbers jumped because they feel exactly what he said. You start rolling stuff, you pick stuff up, and people get way into it. But it's a matter of Fridays is just brutal.
Can I?
Yeah, right on. And the reset. Well, okay. I don't know. Like, basically, this is just a reset rally on Thursdays, and it's just like the 15-minute meeting to figure out where people are going and who's going where, and maybe give some type of rousing speech if some of you are good at that. And then a 15-minute training session, and that right there is server unity. Now, building on what Ace and Nox talked about, we can start pairing up with some of these guilds that are on that PvE list. Whisper the leader, like say, hey Max, think you want to get 5 or 10 of your guys and do like an event, my guild with Hope tonight, or say Tuesday night. And if we get one guild, like say Rhett takes out Lust on Monday night and Ace takes PL on Tuesday night, and Hope takes another guild on Wednesday night, all of a sudden that's another 10 people or 15 people growing every night that's out there that wouldn't be out there otherwise. And it's like new guild is actually there taking from the PvE side of things.
I have a suggestion. This is Blackthorn from Pact. We had a very successful turnout when we started advertising on Wednesday and Thursday nights, map completion nights, where we would help our individuals in the guild get their map completion by taking out towers or working on camps, or just going through the map and running the whole map so that they can get their completion so they can work towards their legendaries. We had a large turnout. Like I could get, on Friday night I can get 5 people. On Wednesday or Thursday night I can get 10 or 20. And it's very easy to do, and it's a slow night, it's an off night, and it gives them that very first introduction to World versus World, where they might come back on Friday. They might come back on a more populated time.
One more thing too on that note, we noticed when we ran with one of these World versus or PvE guilds is that one of the comments is one map completion, the other badges, because you can use badges for one of the gifts there. And then also we had a bit of a karma train going, and the dude was on his he was on like a level 70 or something like that, and he gained like 2 or 3 levels and got a crap ton of karma in like no time. So that's a big draw for certain players, you know what I mean? Not everybody has the money to craft their way to level 80 or whatever. So there's PvEers out there that are finding, wow, this is a pretty awesome way to get ahead in this game, and some portions you need it. You need the map completion. It's really nice that we get to change our Borderland colors now, because this is going to help us greatly in this. But yeah.
Okay, if I just may, I'm going to pass the con to Poland. I know you have some points to make, so Poland, please feel free.
Hi guys. Hey Fallon. Hello.
Hi, Fallon.
I have a quick question, because I ask this to gods, then my guildmates as well. Just question, why do you guys world versus world? Why do you play world versus world?
Is that?
To win.
Yes, sir. Yes, please, please. Yes,
So actually, I'm gonna address that. I'm gonna kind of throw in like a little point too, on top of that.
yeah, just a question. I want you to answer as a part of your guild, not as in FA player. I just yeah.
The added benefit of playing against other people,
You gotta say
kind of
that
playing
again.
like.
You gotta start over.
Sorry.
Wait.
No,
you guys-
we didn't hear Brutus's points. Brutus, go ahead again.
Sorry,
I'm sorry.
go ahead and speak, Brutus.
Is my mic working?
No,
Yeah.
there's priority speaker on. Paul, no biggie. Just go ahead.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. Oh, I was gonna say, can I? Yeah. So, anyways, I mean, our guild is we don't really differentiate between PvE and World v World. Like we don't separate it. And I think in my guild is really briefly, I think that's what works best is to not make it feel like, oh, you're a PvE or you're a World v Worlder, because then people feel like, damn, like I have to be at a certain point to do a dungeon, or I have to be at a certain point to do World v World. So we don't separate it. And the reason our guild does World v World is because it's another chance for us to do something different in the game, work with other people from other guilds, and just meet people and play and unite for something that everyone can play towards a common goal. It's very dynamic, it's fun, and I've noticed that by not separating World v World and PvE amongst our guild, people just look at it like anything else. Like you go into a PvE or a fractal, you're like, wow, this is like, it can be challenging, it can be interesting, it can be funny, it can be fun. And we look at World v World the same way. It's challenging. There's times that really your back's against the wall. You got to kind of think, and it's just a chance for us to just bond and just have fun, dude. And I think overall, taking it as a simpler approach and not really separating PvE and World v World, and not saying these people are World v World, these people PvE. I think just saying, hey, you know what, Aspen's gonna have a rally on a Thursday. Everyone should just come and have fun in World v World. Just keep it simple, because when you separate it, people are like, okay, dude, I've only done dungeons. I've never done this shit. It looks like it might be a little bit complicated. It's really not that serious, but people might think it is. And they're like, I'm not gonna come because I don't really know it, and then they're gonna be under pressure. They're gonna be in a team speak with 80 people. They're like, fuck, like what's going on, stack? What does stack mean? What is this? What is that? So it's just like, in my guild, why we World v World, we just keep it simple and it's just another avenue to have fun. That's all.
Okay. I want to know what's Red's point of view when it comes to world versus world. You guys world versus world. Hello.
What's
were you
Red's point
asking
of view?
Red?
Yeah,
Stop,
Red.
He's talking to.
I just
probably
put it in
you.
the chat actually.
I
was already
I want to, yeah,
I just have.
for-
It's fun.
Yeah, okay.
You get to work as a team where everyone's role is important. I mean, you make friends with people without doing repetitive content. Wiping, I mean, yeah, wiping, you have some people ninja log, but it's not like in PvE where you wipe on a boss and like 3 people just fucking leave. It's easier to make friends.
It's more of a challenge than PvE in my opinion.
Right.
It can be.
Other people are better than AI.
And I mean, I'm not going to say that one's harder than the other, because that demeans PvE, and I think that people who do like level 80 FOTM, like, that's impressive to me. That's cool. But
I think World v World's just always harder.
The true dynamic event of Guild Wars 2 is World vs. World. Like, everything's always changing. You have to think on your feet. You have to make quick decisions. You always have to be smarter than the enemies.
I mean, it's cool, but I'm not going to demean it, right? Anyway, but the point is, like I think what Fallen wants us to get back to is why World versus World is fun, not why PvE is not as fun for some people. And I shouldn't have made that sort of comparison. You do get to know people pretty well by playing World versus World. Like, I mean, I was in Nice for a while, and I have nothing against Nice, but since I didn't really World versus World with them, I didn't get to know them as well. Just running dungeons and stuff, I pretty much just knew the people I already knew. And same with some other guilds I've been in, and I'm just mentioning Nice because they're the guild I was in for the longest time. And it's just a really great experience to be a part of. I mean, you just really get involved in a community.
Nice. I want to hear the opinion of there. Why do you play World versus World?
Why do I play World vs. World?
Yep. For being the best, or you want to carry the server?
Well, I play World versus World for my guild, and I listen. I used to play it for the server. You know, I used to be the server guy. I used to be on the server, community team speak all the time. I used to host the rallies. Dregan's actually speaking about hosting similar ones, but then you know shit started. People in the community started working against it. I hosted community rallies every Sunday. I encouraged all the PvEers to go to it. I thought it would be a fun way to, you know, get people amped up about Worldly World and teach them how to do stuff. And every other guild on the server pulled their support from the community rally, never went to one. I think there was one PvE guild that went to one of them, but the Worldly World guilds didn't even support it. When I hosted these meetings, I had people like Craig, Alaric, Novus, Dabos, and many other people from many guilds just bashing on other guilds, bashing on me for hosting the meetings, and bashing on each other for coming to the meetings. I had Killia, who runs his TeamSpeak, personally. You need to let me finish. I was asked a question. I had Killia.
Everybody for no reason, bro. It's not the point
Hold
of this.
hold on. Enough, please.
Guys, let
This is the
Derv
problem.
talk. Let the Derv.
I had Killia mess up the meetings because there used to be no server cap. And once Killia saw that we had 200, 300 people coming to the meetings, he put a server cap of 140 on, so we couldn't do the meetings with as many people as wanted to come. So if you're going to host these meetings, there needs to be a lot that goes into it, and you need to listen to what I'm saying, because if you're going to host these meetings, I want to help you do it. I want the server to be strong, but I don't want a repeat of what happened last time, where the community likes the idea, and when we bring it up like this, everyone's on board with it, but when it actually happens, no one's actually on board with it. They just want to sit in their own corner and fap off. If we're gonna do this, we're gonna do this.
Yeah, right on, bro.
What do you like about World versus World specifically, though? Like
World versus World specifically, it's an area where you get to go in. It's the only part of the game you can be a hardcore player at. I mean, you can do Fractals of the Mist to an extent, right? But it's like you run in, you do the same thing every time. You know, you're a hardcore World v Worlder. You know, it's a different experience every time. You go in, and you become this entity that's like, you know, I'm wind driven. You know, we can do this and it will affect the server, and we can work with people and make things happen. And at these meetings, what we need to do is we need to focus on the negative side of it and make that better, because there's a lot of there's lack of coordination, there's lack of ability to train commanders, there's lack of, it's not really ability to train commanders, but initiative too. And there's lack of this thing that other servers have. They can get guilds to like pop over to their server because they can pay for it. We can't do that. Like, our server refuses to do that. I mean, I remember I said Davos crapped on people at our meetings a lot, but you know, he did a lot of productive stuff too. Me and him were trying to work on a way to get people to fundraise, and nobody would do it. You know, nobody would put any money in to get guilds to come to our server at all. And it was really distressing that we hosted these meetings and we talked about these things, and the people that talked about making things better would then turn around, and when they were asked to put it to use, they wouldn't do it.
Okay.
Alright, I think we can
Derv,
save
thank you.
that for next meeting.
Yeah, Derv, thank you for that answer.
That was
So,
as
go.
as a PvE player and an SPVP player, or Derv, I love you, but that was kind of.
You
know what I
gotta,
mean?
you gotta start
That's
fresh
normal.
somewhere, dude.
That was kind of what I'm gonna say. What I have to say, and if it's negative, everything else at this meeting has been positive. If someone has something negative to say, you have to take that into account just as much, and you can't have a.
You said the
but I
only
mean,
way
they're
you
all
can be
over the place,
hardcore
dude.
is
I
the World
mean-
v World. I'm a rank 31 SPVP player, and I'm on Fractal at like 30 something, 40 something. I consider myself a pretty decent player, and I thought that was a little, you know.
I'm gonna interject right now and just tell everyone, let's just calm down, real quick. And
what I said was Fractals of the Mist and stuff are hard, but when it comes to World v World, there's a bigger group mechanic to it.
That I understand that a little better then. I'm sorry, I misunderstood. I will retract my statement.
No worries, bro.
I love you,
Okay.
Derv. You know,
Yeah, it's all good. I mean, if I mean, I'd feel the same way if someone came up to me and was like, "You can't be a hardcore World v Worlder. It's impossible. Only SPVP is hardcore."
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, let's
Hello. Guys,
yeah,
take
go ahead.
question. My second question is just a heads up. The reason why I'm asking this question is uh I want to know personally what you guys are, if we have the same page in World versus World. That's why I'm asking these questions. Because if we are on the same page, guys, DPS, no matter what happened to us, I mean, if we're getting slaughtered every night, no matter what, we're going to fight with you guys, no matter what. So I just want to clarify something for our server because I've noticed. Sorry for the NA guild. Sorry for this one because before our NA guilds is very strong. Now I don't know what happened, what the fuck happened, and I'm not happy on the outcome of our NA, to be honest. So
Can I make comment
there
on that real
is
quick?
yeah
It
yeah
seems.
I know.
Sorry.
Hello.
Who's talking?
Yeah,
You can
Fallen.
go ahead.
Okay, I know we are outnumbered most of the time, but skill wise, come on guys, we're the best of our tier. We can fuck DB and TC 10 times, 20 times. We can do that. But apparently right now our performance is declining. I know number wise we're outnumbered, but I think we can outskill them. Yeah. And yeah, my next question is, guys, what is your goal in World versus World? What's
PPT.
your goal?
To win.
To win.
PPT and open field go hand in hand. I enjoy both.
Yeah. Yeah. For me, my for our goal in World versus World is to be the best Southeast Asian guild in the entire game. But apparently, we're the only Southeast Asian guild in Port Aspenwood, so we don't have any competition. But we're trying to compete to other guilds in other server like Omen. Fuck them. And
And
yeah, seriously, bro, fuck them. Yeah, to be honest, I saw the post, the shout box last night, and it's kind of embarrassing for newcomers to see that. And to be honest, the Filipino community in Guild Wars hates us, DPS. First, we have a problem with Blackgate. Second, someone fucked Omen, I think, in World versus World last night. That's why they keep on bashing us. Despite of that, we're still protecting FA. That's how important FA to us. We chose
User was
our
moved to your
server
channel.
rather than our countrymen.
yeah,
So,
right on, Fallen.
yeah, so I hope you guys, please, 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 I hope you guys can do the same for us. Try to
Right on, man.
try to save this fucking server. Try to save it. Try to sell it. Yeah, try to sell it to other servers that were more better than TC and DB.
Yeah, for sure. And that's a lot of what this plan is kind of to do, is to help it move forward and give you guys the support that you had from NA, as well as make it attractive for Oceanics, for C, for European guilds to come over here and help take the burden off of you guys so you can focus on the competition and having fun again, instead of being beaten down every night. So we're right there with you, and that's what this is about, is protecting our own affairs, and you're included
User
in
joined your
that, no
channel.
doubt.
Yeah. I don't know. The reason why they keep on trash talking us because for our time slot everything is paper. We cannot defend it. That's why
User left your
people
channel.
are people see us as a weak guild because we cannot defend anything. But if you're going to think it, yeah, if you're going to see it, they're attacking us with 100 man Zerg, and we are only 40 people.
Yeah.
It's kind of
Yes,
hard.
it's not exactly a massive guild. They're fielding like freaking 10, 20 people, and it's like literally 100 Dragon Brand. There's nothing
Yeah.
you can do against that. So of course everything's fucking paper. There's literally nothing they can do. Even if they had 100 aircrafts, they couldn't defend it.
I think we're moving a little bit off topic. I think
Yeah.
we need to
Okay. Hold up.
needs to do to become better.
Let me just get this back here. Let me get this back. So, if I may, just a really quick another point. Stalker talked about it. We did this today. Is if you think a time slot appears weak or appears like it's softer, if you know you're a good commander, like I can assure you, I'm pretty sure everybody in this channel is a good commander. Go command in that time slot. Stalker and I were in EU today, and we had waypoints within an hour of DPS logging on because there's people there. We were
User
fielding, what were we fielding, 60 people even?
So yeah, we had a 60-man zerg at one point.
And we're pushing 60 across all maps. Stalker pushed to CD, got it all green. That's solid points. Even if DPS puts in so much work, and even if they struggle to maintain like a 100 to 180, if we push that 400 in EU, that makes up for that, and that makes their work, we're working for them. Because EU is not a weak time slot. Do not think any time slot is weak. We have it there. You just have to maybe switch.
Yeah.
It's there.
Something we need more than anything is commanders who are comfortable with leading a big zerg. In EU time, we have 0 guilds, but we have 60 to 70 militia in the battleground that are willing to follow someone. They just need commanders.
What time is this?
EU time is 12 EST, 3 to 4 EST. I'm pretty sure. It's basically for Americans.
Okay. If you
And-
guys PayPal me $20 each a day, I'll quit my job.
All we need is a commander that's active during that time. I mean, I can be there a few days, but I can't be there every day.
Yeah, like a couple days.
Listen, can I just throw my 2 cents, man, and I'll be done for the day.
Yeah, please. Every everybody gets a minute. By the way, everybody so.
I don't like my voice, so I'm just throwing my 2 cents. There's 39 of us in here right now. I think I know in the past, first of all, I haven't played Guild Wars that long. I'm not the best commander. I don't think I'm that good at this game. I don't think I'm anybody special, but I do okay, and people seem to have fun. I've had this game for 5 months, maybe 6 months. Never played Guild Wars 1. To be honest, I had a commander tag before I knew that you could socket your items, so somehow it worked out. But I think there's too much beef and too much bullshit and too much drama. Like, things have happened in the past, sure. Some of the people that were mentioned that they've done shit in the past, they don't even play, they're not even in this channel anymore. And other guilds, other servers, all this trash talking, all these rules, like if someone's GVGing, if 2 other servers are GVGing, we can't attack. You can't tell people that want to play to have fun what to do. You can't tell somebody that has a tag to drop it. You can suggest to do things, but I think a lot of times people are told what to do. Guilds are told what to do. People are telling each other, do this, do that. It's like, that's not how it works, man. Like, when you have a group of friends and you go out, you don't tell your friend, hey, man, we have to do this. You have to do this. No, dude. You guys just talk and you come to a mutual agreement. And sometimes it's not always an agreement, but you guys just do it because that's what friends do. And I think we've taken more of like a boss to employee standpoint with each other, with our own guilds, with everything, dude. This is a game, man. And if we just keep it fun and let people do what they love, it'll work out, dude. Like, if there's 60 people running in a militia, you don't have to tell somebody, hey, man, come with the militia. Or you don't have to tell your guild, hey, man, join in on this. They're going to probably do it because who's going to roll solo? And if the guy wants to roll solo, let him roll solo. Or if a guy wants to have a tag up and do his own thing, that's fine, dude. And I think...
No, if you're up and you're tagged up, you're tagged up. People need to respect people that are already tagged up.
Buddy, if they want to, they can join the squad, man. Like...
That's what squads are for.
Not to be...
It's that, but also you can't listen. I know we talked about this and it was a thread, and we're gonna skip off this topic really quick because unless Bruce has more to elaborate. But if somebody has their tag up, they pay for it. You can't do anything about it. I've been really nice to not neutral Sweetness lately. She's a nice person. You can't be rude to her. She'll follow you. You know, if you're just nice to her, they're trolls. If you're nice to trolls and you ignore the trolls, you can make them do the opposite of what they want to do. You just have to reverse psychology. She's actually really nice. You whisper, she's a nice person. She just she finds different enjoyment in this game, and you got to really kind of understand that that's what they like. Those two, I guess they're friends. So you just have to work with them. I'm sorry, just really quick too. You have other commanders who just walk around with their tag up. People know that. People who play the game know that they walk with their tags up. You have to understand. If you see no trolling log onto a map, you're gonna see people go, "Oh goodness, no trolling's here." So you have to understand that people will remember. You know, I run with like, you know, everybody here runs with similar people every day, I want to assume. So if you have Forgani Sarugi from SDS always runs with their tag up, but it's only guild members who really follow Forgani. And, you know, if you're on map, if you have people following you, tell them to join TeamSpeak and they'll follow you. It's not, you know, complaining about having a tag up isn't a big deal, and that can't be a peg anymore for our misfortunes and our lack of effort PBT wise. That doesn't, having a tag up doesn't really stop anything. There's no power in a tag, so it's not like you're losing anything. Just work harder. There's power in commander tags, but you have 2 tags up. People know that. You're gonna tell me if Forgani logs on map, you don't know who Forgani is from SDS, who always runs that guild group, always has their tag up, and I have no problem with it.
I ran an Eternal Battleground for 9 hours today, and we planned a Golem Rush, and we planned it for 9 hours today. And as we were about to do the Golem Rush, 2 commanders popped their tags and started pulling militia away from my group. And I asked them,
Hold.
listen, hey, can you tag off? And they said, no, I want to have my tag on. I'm going to run my own group separate from yours. And I said, all right, whatever, fine. When we do this Golem Rush, can you help us? Sure, we'll help you. Get to the Golem Rush. Hey, can you come help us? No. I just sat in the dredge, didn't help.
Hold on, wait, Brutus, hold on. For this time, and we're not going to elaborate much on this, but I was there, and granted, Gods is using your own TeamSpeak. I have no problem with that, but you have to also understand that there is a commander on the community one. And listen, I respect you using your own TeamSpeak. I know there's trolls and there's abuse on this one. That's fine. But you have to respect that there is a commander on the community TeamSpeak for the militia. That's the only thing. I have no problem with using your TeamSpeak. I'm perfectly fine with that. Actually, you know, I would, if you guys find it more comfortable as a guild to use it, go ahead. But to ask a community TeamSpeak commander to, I mean, yes, they might have messed up your plan, but it happened, yes.
Coordinate.
Well, the thing is, you're on a different TeamSpeak. It's harder. He was trying, but he didn't know what you were doing. I was there. I heard what he was doing.
Came into your TeamSpeak, and I even said, we're moving out in 30 seconds, please get there. And then he said, okay. And
yeah, and he got engaged in the dredge. He got engaged. I was running, but let's not stay on this any longer. But I understand, and you know, I have no conflicts with that. But you do have to grant grace to a community channel that we use, and I have no problem with you using, and I know nobody else does.
Complete lack thereof.
And
I have a question.
One fundamental throw out there: just because you have a tag, doesn't matter who you are, this is not directed to you, Derp, at all. It doesn't mean people have to follow you, listen to you. It might not be that people are trolling you or trolling anybody, going against what anybody's saying, or whether it be a goal.
You're breaking
doesn't
up.
matter. Sorry,
You're breaking up, man.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm saying it's just because you have a tag doesn't mean people are gonna follow you, and sometimes it's how you say it and the way you present it that people don't want to do stuff. You know, there's been nights that I got a little bit angry with my guild. They didn't listen to me, and it's like that is what it is, dude. And I think we should just not dwell on the negatives and understand.
And
that
there's
all everyone. It's
I
just the way it is.
think that's the wrong attitude we need to incentivize people here to have. We need to incentivize people here to respect our commanders, and because they have the tag up, you need to give them a chance.
well, there's
Hold.
Hey,
Hold on,
guys.
hold on, everybody.
Let's try to get this back a little bit more on topic. But you guys are all right, and there's definitely little issues almost every day that need to be addressed and things that happen, and together we can work towards it as long as we address everything in the right way together. But because we definitely don't want to make this type of meeting the same as what the past meetings are, we can't solve everything in a night, and everyone needs to remember that. But we can take baby steps, and one step at a time gets us closer to where we want to be. And so I think, obviously I brought it up, but I think that's what the server needs, is the first baby step of unifying it and getting something like that going on, where we're meeting every week for 15 minutes short. And then as we build and get a growing emphasis and presence in World vs. World, we can get a little more familiar with working with each other. And I know there's a lot of issues every day that need to be addressed, but we can do that on a step-by-step basis. But we just got to do it when it happens in the right way.
Hey, this is You Got a Wanna from Nice. I got a couple things to say.
Absolutely, go ahead.
Cool. So I've gotten the impression that, like, there's more stuff to talk about than we really have time to talk about.
Yeah.
If there was some other venue for us to have this sort of discussion, like a forum or anything like that.
Yeah, we have a community
Fort
forum. Yeah, Fort-Aspen.
So
Yeah,
if we could take stuff, there, and like, if you have a problem with another guild's performance or someone else's commander tag on, you take it there and keep it civil. I think it would free up, or it would provide an outlet for some of this.
If I may, actually, speaking of that, that shout box, if you have a red name in the forum, don't use the shout box negatively. That's just not, no. Don't even use the shout box unless you're saying, hi, we're in FABL. If you have a red name, you're supposed to be keeping it positive. Everybody sees that, again. So, if they sign up for the site and see you doing that, that's not a good thing. I think Stalker wanted to say, oh, sorry, you got one. Are you done, or?
Well, the other thing was, if we want to have a goal to take out of the meeting, I mean, the thing you started with was like this 520 or 5200 or something PvEers.
5300.
Yeah, like I think our #1 goal should be to increase participation.
User disconnected from your channel.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
If we have that, we can get everything else.
That's the point I wanted to talk about. Is we need to stop blaming shit on militia. You know, if you can't run a guild that can't do stuff, don't blame it on militia. You know, it's like all I hear every day is, "Oh, that was the militia's fault. That was the militia's fault."
And
we need
remember
to stop being elitist and.
Absolutely.
And
I used to
remember
be
the
the guild
militia.
leader of a guild called VK, which was elitist, and it required applications, all that stuff. I've been through that whole show. It doesn't work. You need to
Also,
include everyone.
keep in mind that the militia of today are going to be the commanders of tomorrow.
Yeah.
So we have to treat them with respect, even if they don't quite know what they need to do yet.
Another thing too is, listen, if someone goes bad, just be like, listen guys, my bad. Who cares? It's a game. You say, yeah, it's my fault as a commander, they'll be like, wow, that's, okay, cool. They won't feel bad, they'll come back. Well, yeah.
A problem I heard earlier was a bunch of people have people interested in WoW in their guilds, but they don't have like a critical mass. Like one guy said he had like maybe 5 people, and it's hard to feel like...
5.
I'd say outsource. Try outsourcing your commanding. Keep your reppers there, but try running with a commander who can show them a good time, and then they can come back to the guild and say, "Ooh, that was a great time. Come join us."
Real quick.
Well, there's also the
Yeah.
you can be in multiple guilds.
Yeah, can I speak?
But I don't like that. That's
I'm in a WoW guild. They wouldn't have to rep it all the time.
Yeah, I think it would be to have
User joined your channel.
Word vs. Word guilds, like kind of hold the hands of PvE guilds for the first time. Like have all the people in the PvE guild go into that Word vs. Word guilds channel and just run with them, learn the basics, how to do Word vs. World before they have to go out there by themselves and learn things by themselves. Like if anybody needs to learn something about Word vs. World, you're always welcome to run with it. And if any PvE commanders, PvE guild leaders want to run with us, you're always welcome.
User left your channel.
Absolutely, that's excellent.
Lion's Arch too.
Yeah, it's
Guy, they'll be more likely to join up.
Yeah.
I want to comment on the representation thing and how it's kind of different for World versus World guilds and PvE guilds, and it's not might bear some elaboration. That's okay.
No, go ahead. Yeah, go please.
A lot of World versus World guilds have rep requirements, and the reason for that is like with RET, we pretty much require that people run the tag during our prime time in World versus World, and that's for a morale reason. In PvE, like, if half of the people are in, fractals, that's okay. You only need 5 people for fractal, but in World versus World, when you're outmanned and you look at your guild roster, and you see half of the people not repping, half of them doing PvE, it gets people really upset. And so that's why we have those those kind of rep requirements. But we don't exclude people who aren't 100% World versus World from our guilds, or from running with us. I mean, you don't need to run a ret tag to run with ret.
You don't need to rep when you're not in Word vs. World either. It's just when you're in Word vs. World, we want you running with us so that we can have a group going.
Well, I think of Red as being like a dedicated WoW guild. I'm thinking something like almost a militia guild or something like
Like
that.
APS. APS is like that. Yeah, absolutely. APS.
I had made a guild in respect to that, and it was.
Oh goodness.
It was called no. It was called FAA. The tag was Pugs, and it was called Fort Aspenwood Army, and it was for everyone to join and have no fucking Latin, no fucking Spanish, no fancy pants names. Fort Aspenwood Army, dude. There's no one stroking their ego. It's not a dick length contest or whatever, dick measuring contest. But
I'd win.
no one joined. And of course it's not a dick measuring contest, because yeah, like someone else mentioned, I'd win. So there's no point. But still. And then no one listened to me. And I make a guild called Bitches Get Wet, and I have fucking 40 members, dude. So,
Oh goodness.
I don't know, but this is the kind of shit that goes on in this server.
I think you guys also, nobody realizes it, but when the way DPS, they play music in the morning, do you think any other server really does that? Do you think any other server has somebody who will just play some chill tunes while they're running World vs. World, outmanned by 40 people? You think they'll want to listen to music, or do you think they'll be QQing through the whole channel?
And I'm gonna address that too, dude. I fucking play porn and stuff through the speakers, and I get.
Oh god.
So, well, instead of QQing, I'm like, let them listen to some porn. I mean, it puts people in a good mood, you would think, right? And I got fucking banned. So I tried.
Not quite the same, but I like your enthusiasm.
Yeah, it's similar. All right, so this meeting's, it's almost an hour. Any guilds? I know there UA have burn reps, soul reps, UA. Everybody, do you guys have anything before we kind of conclude? This has been a very long one. Anything from you guys? Burn, UA, any?
I'll say something.
Absolutely, please.
I'm Junglism from Burn. We used to be TVB. We had to change our name.
User in your channel timed
But
out.
yeah. We go into World v World like as a guild, whether we're like 3 people or 15 people, and just have fun out there. And I think people see that and they think that that's cool, and I think other guilds should do similar stuff. Like if you only got 5 guys, take 5 guys out and go do World v World. You don't need 40 people to go have fun in World v
We
World.
always need more havoc, too.
Yeah, there's always roaming.
And believe it or not, I'm the main proponent for Burn. Yeah, I'm the main proponent for their guild. They do so much with such little numbers, and they know I love them.
User
So
joined your
that's
channel.
the truth, right?
And we don't even take it serious, man. It's just we go out and have fun, and we're productive in the process. Like that's what people really need to do. Because if you're not having fun, then why are you even playing? You know?
Yeah, exactly.
I think we should all thank Silo too for putting this together. I really want to thank you, Silo.
Straight up.
Yep. Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Also, I put a little message up in the channel, so I want everyone to direct their attention to that real quick. And thank you.
Okay, so we're gonna conclude. This has been amazing. Very long though, but of course, the first meeting. Oh, I'm sorry. Anybody else?
Yeah, I was gonna ask a question.
Go ahead, please. Sorry.
User joined your channel.
When we do this whole Unity thing, instead of having our own channels like Gods go to theirs, RET and stuff, will we hop in the Fort Aspenwood channel?
User joined your channel.
And the Eternal channel and stuff like that, so we can talk and unify?
There's
Yeah. That's no. I understand what he's getting to, and that's another thing. I agree with that. Maybe don't alienate yourself to. If you're in a sub channel and you're in that Borderlands, if you're roaming, yes, but if you're gonna be in that map for like 2 hours, maybe use the channel, because militia are like, ooh, that's a guild channel, I don't know, and believe it or not, some people are fickle with that, so they see that, so that is another thing. Good point. Yes, absolutely.
That's another problem I saw with this TeamSpeak, is that guilds would stay in their own channel, but they would expect people to come on TeamSpeak. That can't happen. If you're in EB and you want people that, let's say I'm not calling any names, because these guys don't do it very much. But let's say you're in red, right? And you want militia to join your channel, and you're advertising it in team chat. That's fine. You can do that. Don't sit in the ret channel while you're advertising it for people. Go to the EB channel if you're in EB, and you're advertising for militia to come into your channel.
We never sit in private channel. We always make sub channels.
Yo, you're so negative, bro.
Okay,
hold on.
Silence. Enough. Hey, enough.
User left your channel.
About my thing whenever I run. I was just saying, the reason I brought
keep
that
cutting me off. This is worthless.
Hold on, guys. Guys, hold on. Nope, nobody talk. Hold on. Derp, can you please finish?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
Talk 4 or 5 times and everybody just cuts me off.
Okay.
Well, I'll address that.
Hold on.
Yeah, I agree. And every guild leader can work on that a little bit. So that's a problem and something that people
User
address
disconnected from your channel.
with, you know, doing stuff to help out the server. And so I don't think any. Okay, see you, Derv.
He might have disconnected. He's been in and out. Just because the point is, he wasn't saying specific. He was using a name. You gotta understand that that's a beef. You guys kind of jumped on him. I'll be honest. You kind of jumped on him. Let him finish. I know who he is. Don't jump on him. You know, Derv's Derv. That's a big guild. We're strong. Gods. I have so much respect for them. I don't. You know, I don't have any beefs with anybody. I'm sort of newish to the community. Kind of. I have been on FA since pre-release, but I haven't really delved deep since like this past month or so. So that's one thing. From sort of an outside, I'm part of this community, but it's sort of outside because I'm not as long as a member. But it's got to be done. The beefs have got to be done. It's killing us. These shoutbox beefs
User
alone.
joined your
Go ahead.
channel.
I'm sorry.
People got to drop shit eventually. You've got to just go and say, we're starting fresh. Let's not drag shit out every time we get together and just move forwards. You got to go forward.
Absolutely. In all seriousness, it's almost boring. I jump in the shoutbox, and to see like guild leaders arguing, it's bland. It's not even fun to watch. Like, at least if you guys were good trolls, I'd at least laugh. But I don't even chuckle watching you guys argue. It's just boring. So I mean, either get quirky, or get good jokes or puns, or just stop, because it doesn't help anybody.
I'm sorry.
But again,
I didn't mean to disrespect.
that's fine. It's just it's a start for this channel. Did anybody else have any more points before we officially conclude?
Good note.
Just to clarify, Derv is using Red as an example. He wasn't shit talking us.
Yeah, exactly. As a ret leader, please, understand that he was just using an example. Jeremy Payne, please finish. I apologize for this.
No, it's all right. I was just thinking it would help out so much if more commanders would just hop in the same channel, like a Fort Aspenwood channel, and we can talk through. Because every time when I hop in and run, I don't hop in the Soul channel. I go in Fort Aspenwood or whatever map I'm on, and I always have to whisper to the commanders, "Oh, hey, let's see if we can work out or do something."
Yeah, absolutely.
All on TS3 instead of one in their own channel and one in the other. I understand what Derv was saying, and I agree with him.
The only sub-channel is so that when we move Borderlands, if we get a 911 call, we don't have to have everyone move. The sub-channel can just be moved. But I think the best thing in response to that is just to have everyone put everyone welcome if you're gonna write your guild tag in there, which you don't even really need to do.
Yeah, the guild tag is unnecessary. Yes, I agree. I mean, I understand you guys are proud to rep. I'm very proud to be part of APS, and I would be very proud to be. I have nothing. If I had to join Ret, if I joined Gods, I'd be very proud to rep your guilds. So I understand that. Maybe just what's the word for that? Exclaim your welcoming for them. Make sure they know that they are welcome to join. But I do, in a point, also emphasize sub channels. Because you'll have Burn on map, or you'll have Nice on map with a smaller group. Cross comms are very deadly to fights, so maybe just work on that. But sub channel, if it's not necessary, it's not necessary. That's I get it. That's a good point. Very good.
I love Aspen. I love you all. I'm gonna go to FABL if that's concluded, and if anyone else wants to join, I'd love to play with all of you.
I want to end on a really good note, and I just want to say this. I believe strongly that as a community we should have a day where we purposefully do something retarded. Have you ever seen Fun Day Monday, the day 9, if any of you play StarCraft?
Yeah.
Shit like that, where it's like, okay guys, it's Thursday, today's goal is to treb something from SMC without owning SMC.
Right, and with the guild treb.
Okay, goal for
Oh shit.
next week. Siege cap all 4 maps without owning anything.
I
Give it everything.
You guys,
Okay.
Cap all the maps. You can't place your hamster or anything. Just have to PV for the entire day.
Do a PV door. Yeah. That's pretty funny. Successful. Panny, hopefully you can extend to Derv his welcome as always. I apologize. Yeah, it's been a little crazy, but this is the first time. Everybody needs to remember we are the guild leaders of our respective guilds who, in every way, each respectively help. Hold on, is somebody pinging a talk?
Did Derv left the channel?
Yeah. Just talking. I hear it, dang.
Derv left the channel?
Yeah. And that's just a sense of uncomfortable, but you guys just drop the beefs from now on. If he's talking, let him talk. If you don't agree, listen. You guys can hate me. As long as you let me finish talking, I'll feel welcome. So just let him finish talking. That's really it. Yeah, please go ahead.
Hey, I'm
Is
sorry,
anyone he
bro.
was
I'm just
referring
kidding.
to in the Debos is, but Novus isn't in here, right?
No,
He's commanding right now.
Okay.
He's actually. And anyone that's not here, I will gladly talk to them on the side, or
This meeting's being
answer
recorded.
any questions.
There will be a copy for leaders who missed. But when he brings up names, that's just the way he communicates too. You guys understand that people are different. You know, this is the internet. We're talking to people. Where's Fallen's from? Where? The Philippines? Like, you gotta remember, there's people from all over the world in this team speak. So you have to understand that people are different.
And I respect. And I
Can I
respect
say
that.
something real quick too?
But if you're trying to do
Yeah.
and you're
Alright,
not
Korea,
calling
bro.
people out
I'm
is
from
not
Korea.
cool.
You guys can have the discussion over whisper. It's getting off topic again. Let's not go there.
No, we're done. It's really concluded.
Maybe
Channel
one
switch.
volunteer who is a really good commander, maybe once a week, hop into my guild and
That's
say,
what I was
"Hey,
gonna ask too.
this is I'm here to help out. I can make it an event. I can put it in my message of the day. Hey guys, we're doing World v World Wednesday night at this time, and this person's gonna lead it." That would help me immensely because I personally am the shittiest commander on the server.
I'll tell you straight up,
Maximilian,
I
yeah.
could probably even bring people with me to your TS3 and we could totally do it. That's a great idea.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna ask as
Yeah,
well.
I'm down for that.
Max, I tried PMing you last week, man. This is Higgins, and I tried doing the same thing. It's just you might have been AFK or not have seen my PM. But yeah,
How about we set up I leave the game on to get PMs and stuff, and I probably just logged off or fell asleep or whatever. I'm sorry.
it's all good.
Mail is more effective.
Okay.
Alright, so definitely, very good. This meeting was way longer than I wanted to, but this is nice, this is good. We broke bread, nice to, I hope everybody, does anybody here not know anybody here? Anybody that's newer to the server?
People here, so I didn't mean to cuss, guys. It's Brutus from VT. I apologize. I just get a little bit crazy once in a while.
I'm sure a lot don't, but that's okay.
Excellent.
Nice to meet you guys. Sorry. I'm willing to work with the server, with the guild, with everyone, dude. All races, colors, sizes, especially single women if you have Skype. And if you guys talk to
Oh, goodness.
Sorry.
Damn.
Okay. Alright, excellent. I think this has been successful again. I'm Silo, APS. You'll see me on. I'm starting to do Euro, so I'll be on midday for you Northern Americans. Again, any questions? Takeaway from this meeting is to think on a way to draw PvEers. For our next meeting, we can elaborate for 2-3 minutes and then move on to the next topic. But that's your homework in a sense, is elaborate on that. Think about that. That's what Saber was trying to get through to everybody before his mic was blown up, is don't use this meeting as an excuse as well. But just do that. Just work on PvE on our way. Anybody else? We're completely done, but does anybody else want to just toss something in? You don't have to stay here if you don't want to. Go ahead, please.
I don't have anything.
I'll be posting on to actually. I'm going to be posting onto the TV.
Okay, Okay. What else?
A few events that will bring like most of my friends on Guild Wars or World vs. Worlders. So what it's going to do is it will be bringing World v Worlders into different PvE maps. You'll be it's a scavenger hunt. Winning team will get 20, or winning person will get 20 gold. You'll be able to meet PvEers and talk to them and invite them to World vs. World with your guild. It'll be something that is going to be server-wide, so PvE and World vs. World guild will be participating in it. Sign up is going to be 20 silver, and there's going to be 40 to 50 items that you have to find, and what you're going to do is screenshot and post it onto the forum.
Excellent.
Yeah, more stuff it'll be worked out more later, but just so you guys know, I have been trying to figure out ways to mix the PvE people with the World vs. World people.
Yeah,
excellent. That's a nice idea.
For sure.
Also, everybody should ask Brutus to send them pictures of his abs. There we go.
Oh my goodness.
Join this one?
TMI.
Can I join this one? I think I'm qualified.
Okay, really quick. Yes, go.
Okay, We have like 30 or so commander tags in this channel alone, and I think it'd be a great idea to have a separate meeting where new commanders that want to learn can talk to experienced commanders about different commanding methods and how to become an experienced commander.
Ooh, me.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, so we can schedule that in the forums if you want in the Warzone.
Yeah, use the forums, guys. Make threads. It's if it gets negative, that's what Dragon's there for. Dragon needs to just pop fools out of that shit. But
A bunch of commanders talking in a channel can improve every single one of us, even the experienced ones.
I can personally say I've learned from most people in I don't know the PV. I don't know you guys yet, but I'd love to meet you. But I've learned. I'll be honest. I've learned from Stalker. I've learned from K-Mid. I've learned from Zol. I've watched Old and Command before I got my tag. So it's good to learn before you command, and then you get demoralized before it happens. So it's positive.
I'm sorry if you learned from me. That's terrible.
Oh goodness. And this side. Don't tell him I said that one. I know Vegan had to say something. Nobody's you don't have to be here anymore. It's definitely done. But Vegan, please go ahead.
Hi, I'm Vegan Spellhand.
User disconnected
I'm
from your
a
channel.
Soul member. I wanted to say I believe this meeting is in the right direction.
I agree.
You're here.
And as long as we keep things in the proverbial sense of the glass is half full, these meetings will get better and better and better. And we can get sometimes we can get the negatives out of there and stuff like that. And if we can all work together, especially as commanders and guilds, we're going to be solid. Okay, and that's my honest opinion. Okay, and I think everyone should take note of that. And that's pretty much what I have to say. Y'all have a great night. And,
guys, there is hope on the horizon.
Really quick. Hold on. Real quick. Liana wants to talk. Let's give her the con real quick. Give her our attention, please.
Absolutely.
Hi guys, I'm Liana from Echo. I just wanted to let you guys know that Echo has a new leader and it is me. Riku comes on every now and again and he will be in World vs. World when he can be, but I'm the new leader.
Congrats. Nice. Thanks for joining the party.
What's her name in game?
Liana.
Oh god.
Oh
Oh god.
Don't tell him.
Yeah, don't tell him.
As the guild leader of World vs. World Guild, you have my condolences.
In World vs. World, I'm usually on Freesia Tayari. She's my necro.
Excellent. Welcome to the party.
I didn't get that. How to spell it? Just text it to me. I'll PM you.
Jesus.
I love this game.
Text me later.
Can I say something real quick too?
From your channel.
Who's this?
Echo, Nova. I think you guys.
Nova, go ahead. Hold on, Dave.
Speak about getting pulled from the roster on the right-hand side of the site or something. I don't know if that was rectified or not.
What?
Was that Echo got pulled off that? So Trigon will fix that. Yeah. Nova, please help yourself.
Okay.
Yeah, I talked to Akanai, or sent me a message and I fixed that.
Sweet. Cool. Anyways, yeah, I'm Nova. I want to get my guild more into World v World because right now, I think you guys seen, I don't know or not, but we're a pretty big PvE guild. But we have a grip load of people that want to World v World, but they go to other guilds for World v World, but then they come back to us for PvE. But I want to, I don't know, like try to get more core players for World v World, but I just need help.
Yeah, I see that. I've been seeing a lot of Obey flowing in, and that's really promising. I love seeing that. I know a lot of Obey members, and they're really nice people, so to have you guys run into guild would be delightful. I would like to extend everybody here that's PvE. I know everybody here would probably welcome helping you, but whenever I'm on Whisper Me, I'll stop whatever I'm doing. I hate my guild. They're a bunch of trolls, so if I can come help you guys out, let me know.
Okay.
So, absolutely. Yes. Vegan, please.
On what Stalker said, please make a point of doing that because I would like to attend that as well.
I'm actually making a post.
A large-scale meeting? What's that?
No, the commander meeting.
That's
oh, yeah.
That's definitely something that a lot of commanders on here probably use. Seeing that a lot of you guys are experienced and stuff like that.
That's what I was kind of going to allow commanders in this meeting, but then it was suggested maybe just have this round table and then a separate meeting, which is good. So we'll do that. That's awesome. I'm all for that. So whenever you want to schedule that. I would like these meetings to regularly be on Thursday though, or maybe if we can
User
keep it on
joined
Wednesday.
your
I don't know
channel.
if we want to do that reset meeting. That's to be discussed as well. But again, really good. I'm very happy we did this. Everybody here is very nice. I love you guys. Brutus, I don't know, he's kind of weird, but everybody else is really nice.
Oh, Bruce is cool.
Brutus is awesome.
Alright, okay. I have one other thing though, real quick. 10 seconds.
Just a short one. 1 minute. 1 minute.
It's all over.
Yeah.
Anybody willing to moderate the commander meeting? I'm not very good at that kind of stuff.
I mean, I'll moderate it. If there's an
Yeah.
admin there, obviously that's an admin,
Drake,
but...
yeah, Dragan and I could. Just let me know when it is. I mean, I'll be more than happy. Yeah, and guys.
And we'll just...
Yeah.
And Craig and stuff about these meetings, because I mean, what did Alaric say about this? I'm not curious. 'Cause
I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, Alaric doesn't give a fuck. Yeah, he doesn't give a fuck.
He said he doesn't want to come to the therapy session.
Yeah.
That's fine. Listen, you know, that's his own, whatever.
No,
And to be honest,
I'm just kidding.
I mean, to be honest, I mean, if Brother Alaric knew Derv would be here, and he knew they just clash heads. I mean, that's why I joined halfway late anyway, because I hope, you know, I'd hope we'd have that air clear by the time I joined. So.
I think Alaric is good for the server too, though, man. And I would be good if eventually we can get the Alarics and the similar Alaric type people into these meetings, because they are good for the server. I will admit.
Yeah, you guys can't hate him just because he does his own thing. His theory crafting is pretty top notch, but I mean, he obviously has that personality. But we don't talk to him, so we obviously don't, you know, it's not like Derv where we talk to him on a consistent basis. You have to realize that.
Alex, he's pretty good natured. I made a guild called the Lollipop Guild, and
Ooh, whoa, stop. Go back. This lollipop thing. Hang on.
Shut up, shush. Magic Find, we were all under levels. We used Magic Find buffs only. We went and followed him around in the Borderland for a while. He took it pretty good naturedly. Granted, at first he was a little bit
User
upset,
joined your channel.
but he took it pretty good naturedly after he realized we were just trolling him.
Yeah, that's all it is. I mean, if you guys honestly take this Gods using their own TeamSpeak server as a huge positive, a little room would be good. Trust me, it's not a bad thing. Just
User
if you
left
see
your
him, like you
channel.
can't have him saying don't use the community TeamSpeak server, but don't bash that server. He's there for a reason. Just let him stay there.
Enjoy the peace and quiet, you know.
Yeah, and you know, eventually he'll either come back because everybody's on this one, or he won't, and it's no biggie. If you look at TC, every guild uses their own channel, and they do well. So
Are Bell South and Habe using this one still? Like, are some of the other guys?
yeah, no, most of them are on this all the time.
Yep.
You'll see every Gods member on this. Yeah.
Yep.
Even
Habe,
Derv uses it.
every night I log on and Habe is online, he'll whisper me and he'll bring gods, and they'll group along with whatever I'm doing. I know I play a lot with Silo and Daloon and Stalker, Kamid, and I know all of us just bundle up together with what we have, and we just have fun with Zol too, with everyone, dude. I can go down to Higgins. I've played with Davos. I've played with everyone more or less in the channel, and it's like this group of people that's in here right now, dude. I think we're all more or less on the same page the most of anyone else, plus a few people that left. And I think we already have the idea here. Like, we just stack up together, we fucking joke around, we get shit done.
Right.
Like,
And
it's
just
nice.
push the negativity out. We don't need it.
No, see that's yeah, and it's get the negativity out, yes, but you have to do it in the right way, or it'll yeah.
Who's moderating says, look, this isn't the forum for this. We're not.
Yes, like that's why I certainly cut it quick. Absolutely, you just can't. You can't tell them shut up, get out, because you can't do that. You know.
Yeah.
There's just ways to do it.
Bro,
yeah, absolutely.
And the commander respect, dude, it makes it so much better. Like, I've logged on nights before. I've had like 15, 20 people. Like, I know Desad is one person I play a lot with from Red. He'll have like 30, and then he'll need to log, and then he'll switch map command over to me. I'll switch it back to Silos. We switch it to Daloon. Goes back to Stalker. It goes back to Kamid. It goes back to whoever, dude. Whispered comes in. Like, that respect back and forth. Like, dude, that shit is that shit's money, dude. Because most of us have our own guild members with us, and it's like, hey guys, you're in the guild. Like, follow this guy or follow that guy. Like, it's just so nice. Like, and it's that unselfishness. Like, I know yesterday I was with Stalker. He had like 70 people on him, and he had to go for a little bit. He's like, yo, just go to Brutus, and like when I had to go, I pass shot it back to the sod. It's like we don't even have to even ask each other, dude. Like I see a tag, I drop my tag. Like I see Kamid, I'll be like, all right, dude, lead. Or I see Silo, I'll be like, all right, dude, lead. Like we don't need to go and fucking nut on each other, you know? We're here to win together.
I think we pretty well, the people that are here do that pretty well. No
Hell
problem.
yeah, dude, and it's great.
And it
I
is
love
great.
you guys. And you guys should just because we're all friends anyway.
And it's also another thing is when I command, you see all the guild tags we have in this channel. This is exactly what it's like when I command. I would never have more than like 5 guild members following me because they're a bunch of idiots. I'll have like 4 of them, and then the rest of the 20 more will be like just everybody else. And I love that, dude. I hate my guild members. I talk to them enough in the guild chat. It's annoying.
Yeah, dude. Like, and with you guys in the channel right now, if you guys ever made one guild, I would fucking in 2 seconds, dude. You had my cosign to join. I mean, I think honestly, a lot of us in this channel have like 10 to 20, 30 on at a time, and we should just. I'm serious, dude. We should just make one tag, dude, and an ego-less tag, and it's just so much easier to field people to play, man. It's just fucking stupid. Like, why not we just all play together? We're already trying to do that. We already play together. It's like ... That doesn't make sense.
It's just, it would be motivation. Yeah, no, yeah. I mean, you have people in. See, the thing about that is we're positive now. It's because one, we don't deal with each other often, so we don't know our own faults. So if we were to like talk to each other more and realize, oh, Bruce is actually a really big dick in the mornings or whatever. So like, it's good how it is now.
It's a big one. Has a big one.
Yeah. Shut up, like
Morning when I just wake up with the morning wood, so you caught me.
Oh my god.
I love it.
Whisper, are you in here?
Yes, I am.
Oh god.
To know that all guild leaders are posting naughty pictures on the forums to get all our PVUs to go. I don't know if you see me
I
advertising.
never got that memo. I don't know.
Okay.
I must have missed it.
Alright, I'm just letting you know.
Yeah, man, I'll get right on that.
Alright, bye.
Hey, Whispered. Whispered, do you...
Oh shit, wait for this one.
I like how everyone in DBBL is just fucking around and doing
About to talk.
I was gonna say the stupidest thing, but I'm so glad I didn't.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
He had the ban button ready.
Yeah. No, Silo saved my ass from permaban, dude. I owe you that, Silo. You saved me from...
Yeah. Brutus almost got so fucked.
Oh
goodness.
Yeah. I told everybody you were gonna start a sexy non-calendar that's gonna be available for sale. When I was in LA, people started asking me. Just so you know.
Dude, I bought that in a second.
Yeah. Get on that.
Right? I'm just kidding. No, I'm just kidding. And I will say on behalf of VT, I do apologize for Craig, and I can say that because he's my guildmate and a co-guild leader. I know sometimes he comes off like a d-bag.
I fucking love Craig, and he's an asshole. So.
Yeah, he's an asshole at times, and I know he has some affiliations with Alaric, and I know sometimes he's a little bit of an elitist, but he's getting a lot better, and he does a lot of good for our guild. He's really just a lot about his own guild. And he's not like that with our members, but at the same time, it doesn't mean he should be like that with anybody else. So if he ever says anything, or if he bumps heads with you guys or whatever, I apologize if he's disrespecting anybody. Like, I know he said Derv, and I know that he's disrespected Derv, and I told Derv I apologize. So, you know, let's just get all that bullshit out of the way, dude. So I feel like I'm in high school with a bunch of cheerleaders, like, fucking talking about bullshit. Let's just get high and fucking kill shit and eat pizza.
User joined your channel.
I had 2 today.
Hey, dude, cheesy bread? Oh my god, man. Domino's? Hey, I swear to god, whoever works at Domino's kitchen is a fucking stoner. He's like, dude, what would I want when I'm stoned? Bread, cheese everywhere.
The Pizza Hut Alfredo sauce pizza with stuffed crust. So much fun.
Alright, guys. I'm headed out. Have a good night. Thanks, Silo, for
Peace
setting
out.
us up.
Absolutely, my pleasure. I enjoy it.
See you guys.
Higgins.
Bye, Higgins.
Peace out, my boy.
User left your channel.
Yeah, Higgins.
Oh yeah, that Guild Olympics sounds so difficult. I'm happy I'm not that guy on that shit.
What do you
That sounds you're basically signing up, and it's like events you do. Like there's an opening thing is you run from like basically where the shatter is to like the other side of the map, and then there's events. But like to organize that must be mind blowing. Oh no, I'm happy I'm not that guy.
The other thing I want to say is regarding World v World guilds. I know
User joined your
apps
channel.
doesn't require for you to rep, and several others don't either. And I was just wondering, like, why do some guilds require you to rep? Like,
Bro,
some
It's
people
nice
will
to
only follow
have.
their guild commander, and
And
if your commander's not on, then people don't really like follow another.
That's why we don't require rep, yeah.
It helps
I'm
for
not-
recruiting. It helps for recruiting to have a constant, like, imagine you have a constant flux of people repping your guild. It helps to organize, like, if you're a World v World hardcore guild, people are online all the time, right? It's easier to field your people. It's easier to build your presence. It's easier for people to say, oh fuck, there's, whatever, on all night, there's Obeys on 24/7. Oh shit, Obeys here again, Obeys here, And then when they don't dual rep, you kind of keep them, I guess, contained in your guild only and in with your strategies only, so that people aren't like in TeamSpeak saying, "Oh, you know what? I saw, let's say I saw Brutus do this last week, and you do like this, and I like to do it like that, or whatever." You minimize the bullshit. I don't agree with it.
User
That's too fucking
disconnected from your
communist for me.
channel.
But I can see why some guilds prefer that style. It's just
Yeah.
it keeps things more unison.
Yeah, what we do in Ret is we have an official raid time, 7 to 12 EST, or generally that time, and then members are required to rep during that time. And we have like members in other guilds who, like for instance Avatar, they'll run with them when we're not on, or other guilds during the daytime.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, we should all do that.
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't know if from what I.
That's why I don't require rep. The thing is though is if I thought I was fucking great and I thought I was perfect, I'd require rep. But I'm probably not good.
User
So
disconnected from your
if somebody
channel.
like Stalker is on or something and they would rather fall them, yeah, go help yourself because that's probably a much better time.
A lot of it's progression too. If you have a bunch of people repping consistently, they learn to play well together.
When's the
That too, yeah.
Well, but
It's
then
also
that's
really
why you do like
discouraging.
guild runs.
It's really discouraging to new members. Like when you invite new guildies and then you see like a bunch of people not repping. It's discouraging to those members who log in and are looking for someone to play with.
Yeah, like people want people who are invested in a guild, Don't join a guild and then never rep it, If you're gonna join a guild for Rovers World, you might as well rep it for when you're in there.
That's my
Otherwise-
qualm with this game, yeah.
Well,
I hate how you can rep 5 guilds. That kills me.
I just sent a message to everybody like, "Hey, we're doing a guild run," and then they rep during the guild run.
Yeah. Well,
that's what that is, yeah.
Red is running like 10 hours a day, so.
Yeah, like, well, I guess Red's a huge guild, so.
Yeah.
But for some of the
200
smaller
plus.
guilds, like I know a lot of vet join PvE Brutus. Like I see them dual repping, and that's perfectly fine.
I see the EV is now mixed between VK, VET, and something else. I forgot what it was, but it's a triple rep thing now there too, which I can understand. People just want to, they want to feel grouped up. That's another thing is you have some backup.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like the more guilds you're in, the easier it is to get people together.
I hate having 5 guilds. I hate that.
I have Ret, Vindico Knights, Bitches Get Wet, and
I
2
have-
bank guilds.
Yeah, I have Vindico, Bitches Get Wet, Homies Get Hard. I'm serious.
Oh shit! I'm in 3.
Lollipop guild. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, can we rep that? When does that work when our guild runs?
What guild?
Oh, we're not welcome. I see.
Oh, okay.
So it must be a girls only guild.
Maybe
I'm
what
gonna
we should
drop
do
down.
Yeah,
is have a guild and have one day where it runs and just have a fuckload of people in it and just have like 100 man zergs and
I'm
just
pretty
take
sure that's what
Borderlands.
CERN does.
I think we should do that with bitches get wet.
I feel like CERN does that. Yeah.
CERN's a
Like
regular
their-
guild. CERN's a
their
regular
guild
guild.
name.
I know Nightlight. They
No, I mean like.
they just run every day and they require rep.
Oh,
Hey,
okay.
Father Claus wants to say something real quick.
They're semi-hardcore.
So if you could let him.
Go ahead, Santa.
Thank you. Thank you, Whispered.
Gotcha.
Something though about the required guilds, something I've been struggling with lately because I've had to try to specifically find ones that don't require 24/7 rep because I love DPS so much, but their NA time, the amount of active members is like me and 3 others.
Yeah.
So it's been an ongoing struggle these last few weeks trying to find a guild that is active during the NA prime time, but I am also active because I have no life.
Well, like most
APS
that are NA probably won't really care if you're not repping during Southeast Asian time.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's 8 in the morning for me, so I wouldn't be on to really police that. Trust me.
Yeah,
I have a
Bird
question.
did a few
Quick
times.
question.
I know that ret only makes you rep during our raid time.
Dust out
Yeah.
owneth the hammer. That's all I want to know.
Does what?
Dust out owneth the hammer. You have a hammer?
I'm a ranger.
Do you have a hammer?
Oh, okay. Yeah, because if you had a hammer, PV is like, dude, come on.
Rangers don't wield hammers. We're too good for that.
Yeah, you
Here
guys have
does
great
not
We
swords.
own water fields that heal entire zergs.
Yeah, we carry.
Yo,
QQ does not
Solid.
require
Rangers
I
resistance
figured out the other
carry.
day that our
That's a
water
joke.
fields, if you can trait for the vigor on the water field, it pumps vigor into everybody in the zerg.
What?
There's no cap on it. I swear.
No way.
Yeah,
What the?
for that right now. You get.
I'm gonna go respec right now.
Yeah. It's
What
fucking.
did you
What
say?
is it?
Yeah, say that again.
The Rangers have a trait to get vigor on water fields. Let me find it real quick.
I'm about to
User joined
respec
your
everybody.
channel.
Gain vigor on a healing skill, and water fields have a regen every 3 seconds, and each regen pumps vigor into everybody in the zerg that's on it. Like it has no.
What the?
And
like-
how long of vigor?
Like get on me. If anyone, like watch this.
But
Vigor each
User
spawn.
joined your
Alright,
channel.
go to
Which
spawn.
trait is that?
I'll do it at spawn real quick.
Alright, I'm
Like-
gonna
Let's
start.
all go to
User
spawn. Let's all do
disconnected
that.
from your channel.
Yeah, but it lasts 15 seconds, so it would only take 5 times.
Yeah, five times of vigor. Everybody would have like you
If you
double
stand in
roll.
one spot.
You double roll. You go into them. You drop the water field. Everybody has vigor. You can double roll again through them.
Well, you push through a
That's what I'm
water
saying.
field over in less than 3
User joined
seconds.
your channel.
Exactly.
So-
Everybody has full regen from the vigor. You're getting on it. Everybody has vigor for 6 seconds.
So,
That's full
so you're
regen.
saying healing or your healing spring
So-
heals everybody in the Zerg, not just 5 people a tick?
Yeah, everybody.
What?
I
which
don't know
trait
about
is that?
that.
Reported.
Hacks.
That's gotta be a shit hack.
Bloody
I mean,
mash
most
reports
of the time
talking.
I'm on it longer than 3 seconds anyways because people take so fucking long.
Yeah.
But
Yo, what the fuck are we doing in this map?
I don't even.
Yo, I just realized that there's like 17 of us with tags up, not doing a single thing.
No.
They're probably looking at us like, what the fuck is happening to FA right now?
Heading out of TeamSpeak now.
Shit. Thanks for coming. It was a blast.
Hey, Whispered.
What's up, Brutus?
Oh, goodness.
Can you thank me for coming so I can leave?
Thank you so much, Brutus.
Alright, guys.
You
If
are
you're in this
awesome.
borderland, let's fucking push these guys. What are we doing? Push in, push in.
No, yeah, let's shit on the DB, dude. We should have this. We're pushing like a solid.
User
Everyone push and say
disconnected
chat.
from
Everyone
your
push
channel.
and say chat.
Server.
And
What
before
happened?
I
Hey, hang on. Someone was trying to say something.
I think he said he's quitting bet.
Hey.
I just got
Everybody
knocked
should
out.
join Vet right now. Just quit your guilds. It's probably the best guild ever.
Brutus is so cool. He is so buff, and I am his fangirl for life.
We only.
I'm being legit right now.
That sounds like one of those hostage messages.
User
I
left your
didn't
channel.
even say anything to her, bro.
Yo, guys.
I'll see you guys later.
Everyone in this team
Later.
that's in DBBL, stack me real quick. I just gotta test this figure thing.
Where are you?
I just died.
Uh,
You said push, and I pushed it.
Yo, we're in this.
Back.
Alright.
Yeah, give me up,
there-
give me
Keep
up.
pushing for now. Keep pushing.
There's a lot of people in the Blue Borderlands channel, like not a lot, but like 7, 8. We might as well just join them, and you know, not to be like dickheads and like leave them out there to rot. You know, they're
Yeah, no, let's actually ditch this channel because everybody in this channel sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's
User
do it.
left your channel.
Unless you're in Burn or
There's
APS.
a lot of people in the EB channel.
That's a. Oh goodness, that's a lot of people.
Wow.
User
Whoever
is
Zeta is
allowed to
looking
join
on
your
her
channel.
channel too.
User left your channel. User left your channel.
Again, when are you coming back for real?
User left your channel. User
Soon.
left your channel. User left your channel.
In a week, probably.
User left
Obviously,
your channel.
like, if we're having a reset rally on Thursday, I want to be back before that.
No, because I'm serious. Like, I thought you were probably one of the best commanders. And if I had to learn from
User
anybody,
left your
I'd
channel.
definitely like to learn more from you. In the open field fights. I don't know, man. You just got people rallied around you. I don't know if it's your personality or something. Like, I don't know, dude. Like, you were such a good commander.
User disconnected from your channel.
Well, I definitely have fun because it seems like the people that when they're with us, they have fun. So that's what it's all about.
User joined your channel.
And
Yeah.
we kill stuff.
What's going on in here?
Nothing. Do you need your
Nothing
round table?
anymore. You missed it all.
Are you?
What? I knew you guys were talking smack about me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tyler is such a noob.
Saber's still recording. What a noob. He's on like 3 hours of recording right now. Literally 3.5 hours.
User disconnected
There
from
we
your
go.
channel.
2.
How are you gonna
Oh,
edit
okay.
that? Pause or Master Saber?
Yeah, can we take out the whole dirt part? Like, I'm serious. That's not gonna look good for people that are not here. They're gonna be like, "Oh, this is a shit show."
It should end.
Who did? Well, don't listen to him.
Yeah, don't.
Like,
Yeah,
take that
don't do
out. Nobody needs to hear that.
End it where I said we're done. Yeah, just wherever it ended, it ended.
Yeah, and yeah. But the other thing I want to talk to you guys is I need some help theory crafting. Like, I know some Guardian builds, but I don't know other builds that I'd like my group to run. So would anybody be willing to help?
Run clerics.
No, like I know what to run as a Guardian, but like other guild members, like I know how to run. I know some warrior builds and stuff. And I guess PV and MG are gonna run together now.
User disconnected
I
from
would
your
feel
channel.
nervous
Because,
with.
hour long.
User
Well,
in
like
your channel
Alaric, like
timed
he's
out.
great at like theory crafting stuff, but he doesn't really help as much, you know. So I think we could put our heads together. Everybody, like, we each have different classes that we know how to play, and we could really help each other out.
Yeah,
I think it'd be
I'll be
beneficial for
completely
everybody.
honest. I have no fucking idea what I'm doing when it comes to trading my ranger. I'll be completely honest.
Oh.
I'm using Muddy's build right now, but like,
User entered your channel.
it doesn't make a difference for me.